What's up, everybody? So today was officially the COD Next event, and we got Modern Warfare 2 information, we got Warzone 2 information, new Warzone map, and Warzone Mobile. I'm going to be putting out a few videos over the next couple days going over all of this new information, but of course I'm going to start off with what's near and dear to my heart, and that's going to be Warzone 2, or as they wouldn't stop calling it on the broadcast, Warzone 2.0. A lot of changes. I don't know how people are going to feel about them. I'm iffy on some of them, but let's go ahead and start talking about them. And as usual, if you want to read into the fine details, I'll have this link down below, but I'm just going to kind of go over some of the bigger points to not make this a 40-minute video. So the new map is going to be called MWII. I'm going to put out a video going over their blog post on the new map, which I'll link down below. Those two are going to be the videos I put up today, and then probably mobile and multiplayer stuff coming in the next couple days. But so the new map's MWII. On the broadcast, they did say that it was the biggest map they've had yet, so it's going to be bigger than Verdansk and Caldera, which is going to be interesting. Once again, like, if you want to read these details, it's really up to you. All the big things are going to come in this article, so I'm not going to spill them yet. Just more lore stuff, a true extension of the Modern Warfare 2 universe. Nothing too big here. This Call of Duty technology is built for next gen, offering a shared experience, systems, and key learnings from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019, as well as community feedback, blah, blah, blah. So one of the big things is going to be swimming and aquatic combat. It says expect combat across the land, sea, and air as this environment expands to include rivers, lakes, parts of the ocean, and more waterlogged locations. This presents an all-new set of challenges and opportunities for combat, many of which were explored within the Modern Warfare 2 presentation at Call of Duty Next. With the vast size of MWII, clandestine swimming up river tributaries, underwater ambushes, and exploration, as well as quicker movement, courtesy of RHIB or Armored Patrol Boat, is all possible. Expanding your combat operations considerably using tactics you're learning during Modern Warfare 2 ground war combat. Just a note on ground war, which I'll touch more in the multiplayer video. All of the maps are POI, so I highly suggest when you're leveling up guns, getting ready for Modern Warfare 2, to play a lot of ground war, so you start getting used to the map. It'll be interesting to see swimming, how loud or quiet it is when we're in game, and if you can actually sneak up on people by swimming, or if it'll be loud enough that you can give it away. Same with like surfacing and diving under the surface, how loud that is. How visible you are in the water will be interesting. I was watching Iceman Isaac, and he tested out how long, and it was about a minute and a half before you die underwater, so you can't be under there for a decent amount of time. Over a dozen unique vehicles with, if you want to read more vehicles, there's a link in there, but there's a tactical vehicle, a UTV, or what's the TAC rover, a light tank, a heavy chopper, and an inflatable boat is some of them. I'll probably do a video on the vehicles as well. I'm going to separate these out into a good amount of videos so people can get just the information they want. And what's more, depending on the vehicle you're commandeering, you can customize it with the skin, including the free floor vehicle skin you can unlock during the open beta. In addition, expect to climb or drop onto vehicles, damage tires, and doors. So you can shoot off doors, you can shoot out people's tires, you can shoot out the windows, and be on the look for gasoline, as every vehicle, including boats and helicopters, gradually runs out of gas. So you will have to fill it up like you do in Fortnite. You'll need to weigh up the advantages of keeping a vehicle running and extending its longevity by tactically locating and occupying a local gas station or searching for gas canister loot. While vehicle tires can be reinflated anywhere in Warzone, gas stations are smaller points of interest but are likely to be occupied as they allow vehicle repairs to be made and ambushes by any teams, so watch your six. Naturally, if you're using the rapid and almost silent redacted EV, it's the Hummer EV. As your method of transportation, different course of refueling action is required. So it'll be different. It'll be interesting to see how you like charge a Hummer EV. Obviously, it's not going to be realistic because you're not going to have like 8 hours to charge it. Intel, the shop. So the shop is kind of big, and it's going to lead into a big point here. As well as new and impressive array of ground loot and adjustments on how to access and store them. Like I was watching the stream, and when you open up a loot box, you can like select the loot you pull out of it instead of it all just coming out of the box. You go into a menu screen and you can select what to grab. This comes courtesy of the shop. So it's the streamlining of purchase within a map, come courtesy of the shop. Enhanced buy stations serve locations to buy and upgrade equipment and weapons, including custom weapons you created before dropping in. So that's the key. There is no loadout. You can see here, you purchase these custom weapons from here. Note, this takes place of a full loadout. There's no loadouts dropping from the gameplay I've watched, and you can't buy a loadout. You have to go to a buy and buy your primary, secondary, your tactical, your lethal, and your perks. It'll be interesting to see how, especially the casual player base takes this, but I actually really like this, especially if there's going to be attachments in the ground loot. That'll actually be pretty nice. It says squad mate buyback, buy gear. You can purchase gas mask, kill streaks, armor, and more. There is different levels of armor. I've only seen blue and purple so far watching the streams. I don't know if there's going to be more than that. Limited equipment. Some items are likely to be limited in number. Once purchased, they are gone from the shop. Buy weapon. Prior to the match, your main preparation is focused on creating a number of custom weapons for your next match, and then that's where it comes into buying the custom weapons instead of a loadout. It says custom weapons are constructed in Gunsmith and then bought here. They take up your weapon slots. Tacticals and lethals are very common. Ground loot perks will not be available in Call of Duty Warzone 2.0 at launch. So you will eventually have perks, but not right away. And here's one of the big changes that I really don't like. Now the circle is going to be split into 3 different zones, and they'll close into the smaller circles you can see here, and then they'll all merge into one circle. I don't really like that because for people who like to play more tactical, you're not going to be able to kind of figure out positions and hold positions to win your games. And they did say something about ranked coming, and ranked is all about positioning and winning games. And so it'll be interesting to see how these 3 circles play out, but from what I've seen so far, I'm not quite a fan. A choking storm gradually envelops the Al-Mazrah landscape. You may be familiar with the encroaching wall of vapor from your time in Verdansk and Caldera. This time, however, expect variations within the circle collapse. One possible occurrence may be the result of extreme weather pattern anomalies, so a haboob or like a dust storm. For those that don't know that term, might be coming. Will be interesting to see the other weather. Resulting in the safe zone splitting into multiple circles throughout a match, then reconverge into a single safe zone as the match gets closer to final circle. Initial intel, the Gulag. This is another change I'm really not happy with. Long story short, the Gulag is 2v2 now, something that I don't like. And there's AI in it, another thing I don't like. It says, Gulag combat can include searching for an AI combatant known as the Jailer, dropping him and using the keys as the means of escape. So I guess you can kill the AI, grab the keys, and get out. I don't really like that either. And you have to loot as you go in the Gulag. You don't just spawn in with a gun and like a throwing knife. You have to spawn in with just fists and grab stuff. I don't like that you have to loot in the Gulag. I don't like the AI, and I don't like 2v2 because you could be really sweaty, be in a really sweaty lobby. You get one of the bots in the bottom of the lobby as your partner, and you come up against 2 sweaty players, and then it's pretty much a 2v1 with an AI. So I'm not really a fan of that. That'll be an interesting change to see how it plays out, but I don't think it's going to be received well. Initial intel, AI combatants and strongholds. There are a number of human operators active within the Al-Mazrah war zone. This is a living, breathing world with a number of AI combatants ready to defend their patch of land. If you're concerned that AI combatants are going to get in the way between you and your W, then don't be. It's entirely your choice to engage the non-player combatants scattered across the map or not engage them at all. AI won't actively pursue you or your squad, and you can choose to never interact with them. AI combatants have a variety of lethality levels and behaviors, and are usually encountered in specific areas of the map. While they'll defend their territory like a CDL pro, they won't seek out combat. So it'll just be if you go into like the stronghold. They said in the DMZ mode that was confirmed today, there'll be AI throughout the map, but in Warzone it'll just be in the strongholds. But if you do attack a stronghold, it says lock doors and high density of AI combatants with a variety of innovative features to their responsiveness depending on your tactics. Conquer stronghold and expect impressive loot, including an item that allows you to purchase one of your customized gunsmith weapons at the shop for free. And then DMZ was confirmed today. DMZ is going to be free to play as another mode in Warzone. People were afraid it was going to be behind a paywall of having to buy Modern Warfare 2, but happily it was announced that they will be it'll be a Warzone mode. And it's funny because they say the most closely guarded leak-proof secret. We've all known about DMZ for 4 or 5 months now, and it's just kind of their like Tarkov mode. And you just collect gear, inventory, and utilize from match to match. We have much more to share of host new challenges, bounties, gameplay features, and more when DMZ drops along Call of Duty Warzone 2, which of course I'll cover. Then the other big thing is Ricochet anti-cheat on day 1. Ricochet's been huge for Warzone. Some people will say it doesn't work, but those people also love Bad Boy Beeman. So we're not really worried about those people. Ricochet, and it's just going to keep getting better and better. So that'll be really good to have in Warzone 2 on drop. But that's the intel we got today. Definitely, this video is live. There'll still be people streaming and playing. Go check out some COD Next streams. Go watch some VODs so you can see kind of what you think of Warzone 2 so far. But for now, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really looking for the changes. I can't wait for more information to come out. But with that all being said, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate any watch time at all. But please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when I upload the other videos about Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer as we get more information. And let me know down below what you think of these changes. You agree with me that some of these changes are great, some are bad? Am I wrong? Am I right? Let me know what you think down below. And as usual, I'll have this link down below, as well as the map video and my social medias. I've been streaming almost every day on Twitch. I post almost daily on TikTok and Instagram, as well as my Twitter's link down below. So please feel free to check these out. And I will see you on Al-Mazrah as of November 16th. Get frying. Have a good day. Bye.